Are you thinking about starting a podcast in 2025 but you feel totally overwhelmed about where to even start? The tech, the tools, the planning, I get it. It can feel like a lot. But what if I told you that launching a podcast, it doesn't have to be so complicated? Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm a podcast manager, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can start your podcast in 2025 without any experience and without any fancy equipment. So before you even think about mics or gear or software, you just need to ask yourself, why do I want to start a podcast? Is it to build trust with potential clients, create deeper connection with your audience to support your offers, or is it to share your unique perspectives and passions with the world? Knowing your why is like having a compass. It guides every decision you make to the vibe of your show, to the kind of content you create. For example, say you are a fertility specialist. Your why might be creating a space to educate and support women through IVF, PCOS, or hormonal imbalances. So it becomes a platform for storytelling, education, and building a deep trust with your audience. This purpose helps guide everything else from your episode topics to your tone. So once you get clear on your why, the next step is figuring out how you want to share it. So you don't need a perfect locked-in plan to get started. Just choose a format that feels natural and manageable for you. Solo episodes give you full creative control. Guest episodes are perfect if you thrive on connection, or mix it up with both, whatever feels right for you. And just remember, your podcast doesn't have to look like everyone else's. Keep it simple and authentic to you. So I would always tell my clients to only bring on guests who actually align with the podcast and the topic, because you will want every episode to feel intentional and valuable, and not just because you needed a guest, because that will just confuse your audience. So let's talk about gear. Spoiler alert, you don't need a fancy studio or a massive budget to sound and look amazing. So here's my beginner-friendly budget setup. Some mics, I'd recommend Amazon Basic Mic or the Fine USB mic, which are both under €40. Recording software, whatever you do, do not use Zoom, but instead use softwares that were designed for podcasting, such as Riverside or Zencaster. Both are easy to use and both would record audio and video for you. And your hosting platforms, I recommend like Buzzsprout, Podbean, or Captivate. They are all really good and easy to use, and these handle the distribution to your platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and even YouTube. So you see, it doesn't need to be complicated. So here's where most people stumble. They launch before they're ready, and then they burn out quickly. But this isn't going to be you, because you're going to do it smarter. You're going to plan out your first 3 to 5 episodes and have them recorded before you even launch. You're going to set a consistent schedule, whether that be you releasing episodes weekly, bi-weekly, or even monthly. It doesn't matter, just do whatever works for you for now. Instead of scripting out your whole episode, you're just going to create bullet points, because we want you to keep your voice sounding natural and conversational. Again, when I work with my clients to help them launch their podcast, I create a whole strategy for them to get them launched within 4 weeks. And I would also include a marketing plan to make sure the podcast actually gets heard from day one, and to also build up hype for the audience to get them really excited for the launch of their podcast. Because launching a podcast, it isn't just uploading an episode and hoping for the best. It's introducing your platform to a whole new audience. The truth is, your podcast doesn't have to sound perfect to be impactful. If you have a message to share and people to help, you are already ahead of the game. So there you have it, your no stress guide to launching your podcast in 2025 that not only amplifies your voice but grows your business. If this video was helpful, don't forget to subscribe and tap that notification bell so you never miss a new video. And if you're ready to finally launch your own podcast and you'd like some support, you can check out all my different services linked in the description below, and just feel free to reach out to me and we can have a chat.